This is one of our favorite books that we absolutely love reading with our kids, so we're going to share it with you. She's busy eating her breakfast, but I wanted to do a little reading time with her.
They're haunting me so I can't sleep. She was a pretty little liar who cut me deep. 'Cause she left me here alone. Now my bed feels just like cobblestone. Oh, why did she go? Oh, was I supposed to know that she'd leave? Was I too naive to think that she'd be?
Uh-oh, too loud. Quick, press the right dot. Okay, let's see if it worked. Bravo! Want to do it all over again?
Yeah.
Back to the beginning. This way. Woo! Hello and welcome back to The Absolute Mom. Today I am sharing with you a homeschool day in the life of my 4 beautiful children here. So as you can see, I have 4 kids. There are 3 girls and 1 boy. So we have Kenzie right here, that is my little preschooler. Then we have kindergarten twins, Beckett and Brooklyn. And then there in the back, we have my 11-year-old that is in 5th grade. That's Alexis. So we're going to take you along with us, and I'm going to show you how I homeschool multiple children at the same time. So this is a collaboration with our good friend Toni over at Our Thrifty Homeschool. After you get done watching our day in the life, please go ahead and click the link down below and go check out her day in the life. All right, let's get this school day going.
What if the world had more of your smile? What if the wind could spread your love? What if your sweetness could reach everyone? There'd be no wars. Maybe the birds will sing about your heart. Maybe the trees will whisper the word. Maybe the sun will spread your joy to the ones who lost their hope.
So all the kids came in and they got all their workouts. So if you have watched my videos at all, you know that this year we're using BJU Press Homeschool, either the DVDs or the distance learning online. And we have completed some of our work, and then I'm starting to supplement with a few things too. So what we're going to start with the twins is what we are supplementing with, and then they'll go on to do their DVDs through BJU Press. And then for my 5th grader, she started with the whole grade kit for 5th grade distance learning online videos, but about halfway through the school year, we switched over to parent-led. So I end up doing most of the work with her because she just kind of understands it, and the day does go a little bit faster. The twins went ahead and they did get their BJU Press stuff all laid out and ready to go. So they have phonics that they work on and reading, and then they are in 1st grade math because they just whizzed through the K-5 math. So they do use these little lap trays, and that way it makes it a little bit easier. They can always put their crayons and their glue and their scissors and such in the side pockets. But like I said, first we're gonna do the all together type items. So here is real life as a homeschool mom. All 4 kids are sitting here and they're waiting for direction from me. So I have to pick and choose who do I get going first and who has to kind of patiently wait for me. A lot of times what we end up doing is the twins are watching their DVD while I'm working hands-on with Lexi, and then once Lexi, my 5th grader, gets going on her lesson, then I'll filter in my preschooler a little bit. But the twins really wanted to start with their read curriculum this morning, so we are going to do that. First, I'm gonna get Lexi going. So she is doing English, and she's really good at English. And today's lesson, she's most of the way done with already. We are doing the chapter 15 review, which usually there are tests online for this, but we've decided for the last few chapters to just use this review as a test, and if she does really good, then we skip the test online. If she doesn't do good, then we'll review and I'll have her go ahead and do that test online. So the chapter 15 review, and then she will also do this cumulative review. So the cumulative review looks back and it does stuff from previous chapters. So you could see here in parentheses, it's chapter 3, chapter 4, chapter 15. So they really go back deep in the book and make sure that the kids understand the concepts. So she's gonna go ahead and do that. This is English 5 through BJU Press, and we have used English all the way since 2nd grade, so we really like that. That is when this curriculum starts, is on English 2, and so we've done them all, and we're kind of back and forth what we're doing for next year. She has one more chapter left in this, and then she's done for the school year. So she's super excited about this, and the last chapter is writing a play, so it's a nice fun one. This curriculum goes every other chapter is grammar, and then the opposite chapters is a writing chapter. So it kind of gives their brain a little break in between. So this is how I end up motivating my 5th grader. We are almost done with the end of the school year, and April 15th is actually our goal date to be done by, because my husband's an accountant and we want our last day to be his last day too and surprise him. And so this is what I've done to motivate my 5th grader. She is very much so a visual person, and she really enjoys checking stuff off. She's kind of type A like I am. And so this is all of our subjects that are still going right now, and we check them off after we do a lesson. So you can see history, this whole page is history lesson. So you could see we're a little bit further behind on history than the others, but that's fine, because when we're doing lessons, we're doing like 3 or 4 lessons, and so this gets crossed off pretty fast. And then over here, I do want to mention she did spelling, and spelling is complete, and then reading, the actual curriculum part we're done with, but she's just doing some free reading at this point, some independent reading. All right, so down here we are on English. We are very, very close to being done with English, aren't we? And so she's got, like I said, one more chapter left in that. Science, she already crossed it off, but today is actually our last official day on science. So we're gonna read that and get it all done, and then she doesn't have to pick up science again for a while. And then up here, math, we have a few more chapters to go, but that's okay. Like, she really enjoys math and she kind of whizzes right through it. And so that's nice and doable too. So she's super excited as she's seeing these lists get crossed off. Like, she was a little overwhelmed at first, thinking that we had all these science days left to do, and then it's hard to believe we're already on the last day for it. So, and the last few chapters in each of these curriculums is stuff she's really enjoyed too. Like, science is all about the human body, and she wants to be a nurse. So she's really enjoyed it and has actually flown through those chapters because she's very motivated. So these lists won't work for these 2 little ones as much. So they like visual things. So we went ahead and we made this little chain, and you probably remember making these as a kid too, but we went ahead and we made this little chain, and each link is representing one day until the last day of school. So at the end of the school day, we tear off one link, and you could see when it started like looping way down. It was hanging way down. And after today, we won't even be able to put it across here anymore. So the kids are so super excited to see this chain getting really, really small. Alright, so this little sweetie, she's my little preschooler. She's kind of finished some of her preschool curriculum, and then we're supplementing with a few extra things like Explode the Code and stuff. Yes, guys, I know she has a knife. She's very responsible about it. I'm standing right here with her. It's not sharp at all. So this morning, I'm not ready to work with her yet because I need to give my attention to everybody else. So I told her, go ahead and get your Play-Doh out and play. So she still feels involved in our school day, but yet it keeps her nice and busy. And then for next school year, I'm really in between if she's going to be preschool or if she is going to be kindergarten level. And I figure here in the next month or 2, I'll be deciding that. The only question, she dropped her little cup. I think the only question for her right now, academically, I think she's good, but maturity-wise, I feel like she could take another 6 months before kindergarten. So we will see. And then these two little ones over here have already finished their K-5 math, and they're on to first grade math, aren't you two?
Yep.
Yeah, Brooklyn's tired still here. But what we're using for our read curriculum, so we did all this curriculum through BJU Press, and he did very well with it, and he has became a pretty strong reader, but Brooklyn's more hands-on, aren't you? You want some mommy time, and she really likes more things in front of her. So in the past, we had used the Crafty Classroom for their alphabet and for their numbers and for some sight words. And so I went ahead and I purchased, it's called the Read Curriculum, R-E-A-D. And so it's just a more hands-on approach to it. This is the kindergarten level. They do have a first grade level too. So if they really love it, I might purchase that first grade level. All right, so we just got done doing what word family?
Am.
Am. Tell me some am words.
Ham, tam,
Brooklyn, what's an am word?
yam, lamb, me.
Brooklyn, what's your favorite am word?
Ham.
Ham. She loves ham. So she loves now that she could read ham. And I have to say this curriculum really is a turning point for her, and we've only done one word family. So we just got done doing the am word family. And today, what word family are we going to start? At word family. So the first page in this curriculum that they have for each word family is what word family you're going to do. So we're going to do the at. All right, so what's this one? Oh, they're the same, aren't they? What's he wearing?
Hat, sat, rat.
Pat. So he's patting the cat's head.
Hat, mat.
He sat. Rat. And what are they sitting on? Mat. All right, so these are all the different words that you're going to be learning during this time. Yeah, mat. It's a sight word, isn't it? All right, so go ahead and put your finger on the first letter. And what does that letter say? Ah. And what does the second letter say? T. So they give little clues up here too, such as apple begins with A. So this is going to say a, and then tent begins with T, so it's going to say t. So then they do their little lines. Okay, let's do that big one again. Okay, second one. No, you got to keep it going until you get to the end. Let me hear you, Brookie. All right, Brooklyn, you do it. Start right here.
I'm gonna eat them.
Then a fast one. Okay, Brooklyn, I want to hear you. When you bounce, get louder every time. Louder. 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 Really loud. Good job. All right, let's go ahead and turn our page. What are we going to do on this page?
Right.
We're going to write at. Okay, so it says trace and write each word on the line below. Check your work carefully and fix any of your mistakes. Okay, so we're going to write at. All right, go ahead and you write all your words. You guys can use a marker if you want. So one thing I do notice with this age is sometimes their hands start hurting from all the writing that they have to do certain days. And so one way I try to combat this and to help them out is allow them to use different things to write with. So like a marker, you do not have to push as hard to be able to write. It's fatter, and so their hands aren't straining. So he does pretty good. She gets a lot of hand pain. She has lax joints and a disorder that kind of causes her more pain. So we just help her. And do you need help opening that? So we just help out a little bit, and that way too, it's way more colorful and it's way more fun. So they are going to work on tracing those letters, and then we are going to find a fun page to do next out of that curriculum. So I don't always do them in the same order. Sometimes I work with a different page with him while she's doing a different page. So I just make it work. All right, so while they are working on that, Lexi got done with English and she wanted to get out what next? She wanted to get out science next because she really wants to finish science for the year. So I am going to be grabbing my teacher's manual. They are right back here. So this is everything we are using for this whole entire school year. So in the top right corner is my 5th graders books. Right next to that is all my teacher's manuals. The next one over with that blue binder is extra stuff for the kindergartners and the preschooler. The next one in the top left corner is all of my teacher items and math manipulatives, so like lesson plans and all that kind of stuff. And then each kid in the lower part has their own latchmate that has their own scissors and glue and crayons and any extra things that they may so need. And then we end up here, we have extra pencils and colored pencils. This is where we keep our markers and crayons so that they can very easily grab it and get going on it. So I'm going to grab my teacher's manual to sit down and work with her, and Kenzie's just over here having a fun time. What'd you make?
A snake.
Oh, she's making a snake. And she's free to get up from the table whenever she so wishes. I will end up carving out some time to work with her in a little bit to fill her bucket and make her nice and happy. So let's get going on science for 5th grade. One thing I really enjoy about BJU Press is their teacher's manuals are very helpful. So a lot of times it has way too much information for you, but that's great too, because if you need all that extra information, you have it there at your fingertips. So it's really nice. They have different demonstrations or activities you could do. They always have a little background portion, and this is like in history and stuff too. It's not only in science. And then they always have, like, the blue is what I can say, and then the pink is what I kind of expect back from her. And so I do like this. I don't always use this part, but I do always use this part. So this is exactly what she is seeing inside her book right now. So we always read it out loud together. Sometimes I read it, sometimes she does, sometimes we do every other paragraph, but we do sit down and we interact together with it. And then I pick and choose what kind of questions I want to ask her based on whatever the subject is. So she, like I said, is wanting to be a nurse, which I know is really early in 5th grade to choose, but she's very interested in these items. So I might do a few more of these questions just to see how much she's grasping it. All right, so cleaning your blood, it's the last lesson. All right, cleaning your blood. You have learned how the circulatory system works, but it does not work alone. The circulatory system carries oxygen and nutrients to every cell in your body.
Some of these organs are your skin, lungs, and kidneys. These organs are always at work to help remove waste from your body.
And things got kinda awkward with sparks in the air. He would stare at her in class and she would try to act cool.
All right, let's see what we have to do.
Ooh, they would be together.
The first one is the
Pharynx.
And one day she said,
All right, the tube that leads from the pharynx to the lungs is called the...
bronchi. No,
Yes.
call you my sweetheart.
The tube that leads from the pharynx to the stomach is called the...
And I am yours, 'cause I want you and I wanted you to know.
Esophagus.
Esophagus.
Picked up a pen and paper.
All right, the flap of tissue that covers the trachea to keep food out of the lungs is called the... How do you say it?
Something cliche.
I can't say it.
Try it.
Epiglottis?
Good job. Yeah, epiglottis. You were perfect. So I am a little bit surprised. Sometimes she has hard times with vocabulary, but once we reach the human body in her science, suddenly she is like saying words and remembering them and remembering how to spell all of them with no problems at all. So she asked why she was able to do that, and I said, because you're motivated. All right, you go ahead and you finish that. I am gonna go back to the twins here. So Beckett just got done. And oh, you like those too? So Beckett just got done writing all his, and one thing we end up doing to encourage really good writing is we end up making a smiley face next to some of our favorite ones. And so both of them are picking their little smiley faces to end up making. All right, let's find a fun, let's do our interactive notebook one today. Let's find which one that is. So each of them comes with a set of flashcards also to end up practicing. So I will go ahead and I will take this and I'm going to cut these out for them because I'd rather them focus on cutting fun things than cutting the little things. Sorry, buddy. All right, they really like this page, but that's more handwriting. Ooh, let's go ahead and let's do this page. That looks fun. So, Brooklyn, you just listen while you finish writing all those, okay? And then Mommy will review whatever we need to review. This is one thing about having two kids in the same grade. So they are twins, so it makes sense that they're in the same grade. So this is one thing about having two kids in the same grade level is sometimes one of them is ready before the other one is ready. So I just kind of move on and switch around as we need. So they have learned about nouns, and Beckett, what was a noun?
Person, place, or thing.
Yes, Beckett. A noun is a person, place, or thing. All right, so this says, look around inside your house for nouns, then look outside for nouns. Write the nouns for each below. And then we're gonna cut out the shapes and stack and staple them on top, and then we're gonna put them inside our interactive notebook. Okay, so let's start with inside. Can you go find a person, a place, or a thing? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 lines. So we're gonna need 4 different things. Bring me one back and then we'll write it down. A person, place, or thing. Oh, he gone. All right, so what did you bring me that is a noun?
Batman.
Oh, scoot back. I can't see you.
Batman.
Okay, so you brought me Batman. So is that a person, a place, or a thing?
Person.
A person. So what do we do with a person's name? Is it a big letter or a small letter?
The first letter is big.
Okay, let's go write Batman. At.
People write on D.
So I'm here to help him spell these things out, but I know that he knows how to sound out Batman because he loves Batman and he has sounded it out 12 different times. Batman.
That's supposed to be an N.
Yeah, you caught it, didn't you? Good job, bud. All right, so after you're done writing that, you need to go find me another noun.
Batman coming with me.
What'd you make me?
It's cookie.
She made me a cookie. Good cookie. Can I have sprinkles on my cookie? Good.
I will make it.
All right, Brooklyn's on her last 2 words. Then we are going to start going to find some nouns.
Your big ball. Let's about it.
Oh, you're making my, I'm gonna have sprinkle balls. Oh, good. All right, so Lexi just got done with science. So what's that mean for science for the school year?
No more science.
We are done with science for the school year. So go ahead and put it away and get out whatever subject you want to do next. So we do not have a set way that we end up doing subjects. Sometimes I will suggest, like if she says, oh, math, and I know it's something she needs a lot of help in, but yet I know I'm helping the twins right then, I will suggest a different subject that she can be a little more independent with. So we are going ahead, can you put mine away too, babe?
Yeah.
We are going ahead and we're putting the stuff back where it belongs because I'm not ready to put everything away. I want to sit down and I want to do some curriculum reviews for you guys. And go ahead and get my teacher math book. All right, this one is making me sprinkles for my cookie. So she's nice and happy. Brooklyn's on her last word. And Beckett. Oh my gosh. Beckett, what did you pick for your noun? What'd you pick? Optimus Prime mask, he ended up. So what are you gonna write? Are you gonna write mask or are you gonna write Optimus Prime?
Optimus Prime.
Okay, so it's a person's name. Will it be capitalized or lowercase? When we end up writing somebody's name, is it uppercase or lowercase? Okay, so and this one I will definitely need to write out for him. All right, so I went ahead, I gave him a little cheater sheet with that word on it because that is a hard one. He cannot sound out. And I think Brooklyn is ready to start finding us some nouns, aren't you? All right, so Brooklyn, what is your first thing?
Baby Dumbo.
Do you know how to write Baby Dumbo?
B.
Okay, go ahead and write your Baby Dumbo.
Me do anadindo.
Whoops, I stole your pencil, Brooklyn. All right, so her favorite thing in the world is Dumbo, and she calls it Baby Dumbo. So she went up and she got her little Baby Dumbo, so she's writing that one. His favorite thing is Batman and then Transformers. And so they are both writing down their nouns. Guys, my cookie's all done. Look at all these sprinkles. Oh, yum, yum, yum. Look how beautiful that is that she made me. Oh, I'm going to eat it. Oh, no, the sprinkles fell everywhere. Pick up the sprinkles. There's one behind you, Lex. Don't mush it in my carpet. Okay, remake my cookie. Put the sprinkles on.
Mommy.
All right, Brooklyn, go get another noun.
This is my second.
Okay, so Brooklyn is off looking for her second noun. Beckett just got done writing down his second noun. So I need you to go find me a noun in the kitchen.
I love you, Mommy.
Oh, I love you too, Optimus Prime. All right. Oh, she just got done making me the cookie with sprinkles again. Oh, thank you. Look how beautiful this cookie with sprinkles is. She did so good. Yum, 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 yum. All right. Thank you. All right. Now we are going to go back to 5th grade. Oh, Brooklyn's back. Brooklyn, what did you find?
Batman.
Your Batman mask. You might kind of see a theme going on here in our house, so I need you to write Batman on the second line. Batman. Okay, so while she does that, we're gonna come over for 5th grade. All right, so for math, we are on chapter 16, so all we have left is chapter 17 and 18 after this. So we ended up doing ratios, and we also did equivalent ratios. So the way for math that it works is we end up doing the front page together, and that way I know she knows the concept, and then the back page I let her loose on her own. And so we need to sit down and correct the back pages of both of these lessons. All right, so Beckett just brought me something from the kitchen. Now I assigned him the kitchen because I knew otherwise he was going to keep on bringing all his Transformer and Batman stuff. So what did you find in the kitchen?
Pizza cutter.
The pizza cutter, and Brooklyn had brought her Batman mask. So I wrote both of those down for them. I'm gonna slide it over to them and they get to write it on the next line with your best writing. So pizza will not be capitalized. It will be lowercase because it's a thing.
Two of these.
As a young girl, the fields were mine. We played hide and seek for hours, raised our shadows among the pines. So offshore, playful.
All right, now I need you to go in the living room and find me your last noun. Number 9, 1 to 6.
Correct.
Number 10, 15 to 25.
Correct.
11, 4 to 50.
Correct.
12, 3 to 20. Or 3 to 2. I read it wrong. I'm sorry. You were right. 13, 3 to 3.
Correct.
14, 3 to 6.
Correct.
15, 3 to 6.
Correct.
16, 6 to 6.
Correct.
All right, then our graph down below, 18. Can you read to me under the number needed to make 2 patterns what numbers you got?
6, 6, 12.
Okay, and then numbers needed to make 3 patterns?
9, 9, 18.
Good job, 100%. Give yourself an A+. All right, so we just got done correcting both our lessons for math. She did very good on it. So she is going to put math away, and what would you like to work on next?
Heritage studies.
Heritage studies. So she's gonna get us out everything for history. All right, so Kenzie just got done. She made a cookie and she split it so she can have half and I get half also. So we're going to share our Play-Doh cookie. And then Beckett brought me his last inside noun. What did you bring me?
PS4.
Okay, so he brought me the PS4 remote. I'm going to write controller. Okay, and that's the word you can write. So controller. And Brooklyn brought me something out of the kitchen that is a noun.
Knife.
Knife. And knife is going to surprise you because what sound do you hear at the beginning of knife? Which is what letter? N, yeah. But knife has a silent K at the front. So there's knife and there's controller. Okay? Go ahead, and your next ones are coming from outside.
And pencil. Mommy, you cookie. Mom! Stop doing that!
All right, so she just got done reading 3 lessons in history with me. We did a little activity manual page, and that means Lexi what?
It's done with school.
Yeah, our school day is completely done. So I do encourage her to do independent reading still, so she will still do that. And then usually we're not done this early in the day, but like I said, our school year's getting done, so we're having different curriculum that is already done. And so our school day is going a lot faster. So while the kids are finishing writing their 4 outside nouns, I'm just going to grab their little workbooks and get them over here to the table for us. My 5th grader is putting all of her homeschool stuff away. My preschooler went and got her Explode the Code because we're all ready to work together. And so we are making progress. I got these all cut out and I reviewed them with each child, and so usually each day or each couple of days we review those. These have little books also. Then at the end of each word family they get to make a crown to show all the different words that they end up doing. So this was Beckett's crown and it shows his am with his ram, jam, yam. I know it's going out of focus, I'm sorry guys. Yam, and dam, and then they get to write their name on the back also. So both of them wore this all around on Friday because they were so proud of themselves for getting it done. All right, so they are finishing up writing. We are going to do the pasting later on because I need to leave with our 5th grader for a doctor's appointment. And so I'm going to do some instructions about math. They are doing subtraction and they're doing awesome with it. And so we are just going to get that rolling, and Daddy can do that with them while I am gone with my 5th grader at that doctor's appointment. All right, so explode the code for preschool. This is get ready for the code level A. We have B and C all ready for her. So what letter are we doing today?
T.
T. T. So I told her she can color this a little bit later. And then I always want to remind her capital letters are used to begin sentences and names. And then the little letter looks like this. So little T is there, big T's here. All right, so we're gonna follow the path from the T to the pictures whose name begins with T. Try to not cross any lines. All right, so what's our first picture here, Kens?
Turkey.
Turkey. Does turkey start with T? T? Yeah, okay, don't cross the line. Be so careful.
Oop, that one.
Oh, all right, what's our next one?
Dogo.
Toaster. Does that start with T? It sure does. Okay, don't cross the line. All right, so over here, Brooklyn has our next one out. So they are already on lesson 33, and this is chapter 5 of first grade math. So we're doing related subtraction. We do have the videos for this, but they are really, really good at addition and subtraction. So I'm kind of picking and choosing when we're doing the videos. All right, so they want you to know 5. If we have 5 blocks and we take one blue one away, how many do we have?
4.
Yes. But what if we start with all 5 and instead we take the red ones, the 4 red ones away? How many do we have left?
Mommy.
Nope, I only took these 4 red ones away.
1.
Yeah, we still have that one blue one away. All right, yeah, they did switcheroo. So 5 minus 1 is 4, or 5 minus 4 is 1. Okay, so we're going to complete the related subtraction problems down here. So you see they're taking away the blue because it's a blue box, right? Okay, so how many did they take away?
2.
2. So 5 take away 2 equals what?
3.
Okay. And then 5 take away how many red?
2.
How many red do we have up there?
3.
Yeah, and that leaves us how many? Yeah, so 5 minus 2 is 3, and 5 minus 3 is 2. Okay, you work on that. All right, Beckett just got done writing all of his out also. So he's going to get his math page open to this one. All right, back over to explode the code. What's he playing? Tennis. Yeah, you might not know tennis. Does tennis start with T? T, T, T. All right. Okay, don't go over that line. Be so careful. Oh my gosh, this one's really, really squiggly. Oh, that was close. Be so careful. Oh, it's easy for you because you're what?
Because I go like that.
Oh yeah, you follow it, don't you? What animal is this?
Brian. Tiger.
Yeah, tigers have stripes, remember? All right, does tiger start with T? All right, what are we gonna do? Good work, good work. All right, you made it all the way to the tiger. What's the tiger say?
I don't know.
Roar. Yeah, they roar just like a lion too. Let's see, what are we gonna do?
I've gone.
Let's do one more page and then be done, okay? All right, this page. You like this page, don't you? What letter is this? It says, look carefully at the letter in the box and then circle the letters that match it. What letter is this?
T.
T. Do you find any other T's? Circle big. And circle big. Good job. What letter do we have here?
F.
F. Is that a F? No. Good job. You caught yourself. What's this letter?
T.
T. Where's our T's? Oh, you caught it, didn't you? There was 3 of them. They're sneaky. What's this one?
K.
K. Good job. Let's find our K's. Whose name starts with K?
Me.
What's your name?
Daisy.
Kenzie. All right, what's this one?
T.
Yeah, is that a big T or a little T?
Betty.
Big T. You're so good at this, you know that? Yeah.
Daddy.
Do you love Explode the Code?
Go.
Daddy's home.
No.
All right, so Beckett did the math and Brooklyn did the math. I just need Daddy to read these last few ones for them, and then they do independently the back of it. So they're all super excited because Daddy's home. Oh my gosh, this is the first sunny day we have had for a long time. It's beautiful out here. All right, we need to go to the doctor and it's a good hour away, so we need to get going. All right, so her doctor is about an hour away, and so we need to get on the road. I had lost track of time doing school though, so she hasn't gotten lunch yet, so we're gonna swing through somewhere to get a quick sandwich so we can eat on the way. It is a beautiful, beautiful sunny day out. I am amazed at how beautiful it is, and I really hope we get done with the doctor early enough that we can come outside and play. All right, we are all done at the doctor's office and we are back, so I'm going to be checking in on the littles and see what school they ended up getting done. I got changed into nice comfy clothes and took my contacts out and everything, and it just feels really, really refreshing. So this season right now with spring, obviously there's a higher pollen count, and then it's like super, super windy in the Midwest this whole entire week. And so my eyes just felt really scratchy from it. So let's see how the twins did while I was gone with Daddy. So while I was upstairs showering, they were continuing to go on all their schoolwork. So Kenzie had spilt while we were gone. She got changed, but she's gonna go play with Play-Doh again, she said. She's kind of done with school for the school day unless she wants to do some reading later. Then Lexi decided she wanted to do another math lesson to get the school year done a little bit quicker. And so she decided to pull up the BJU Press Distance Learning Online video for it instead of waiting for me to get out of the shower. So that's another one getting done. Kova's just being Kova. So the twins finished their math while Lexi and I was gone at her doctor's appointment, and Daddy already checked all that with them, and then they are about 75% done with all their Focus on 5. So today they're doing it all based on the video lessons. We kind of go back and forth whether it's parent-led or it's video lessons. But I do have to say these videos for math and for Focus on 5s have so much extra stuff. It's not just what they're doing in the work text. So I think it's definitely worth it. While I was gone, they did their little reader, which was the best day. They're on reader 27. And so the teacher goes through all this with them too, and it's just the perfect amount of words for them. Some of these longer ones the teacher ends up reading, and then the other ones the kids have to read. And they go through it multiple times. She points out a lot of things about these pretty colorful pictures and kind of asks them questions. And then at the end, there's always phonics review for whatever word family you're doing. If they've learned a new splash word, there's that. And then after they're done with this, then they don't need to do it anymore. Usually we do have each of them read it to Daddy once he gets home from work though, for extra practice. All right, so I'm going to get them back to work, and while they're doing that, meaning Lexi went ahead and finished her science today, she is really interested in doing more about the human body. So these are some resources I just had already downstairs in my homeschool room, so I'm going to look through and think about if I'm going to do a unit study still yet this year, or if I'm going to put a unit study together for the beginning of the year. And then I'm going to look in my planner and double check that I have everything done for today and see what's on the schedule for tomorrow.
A fire pit was used to warm the house. Today, we might use electric heaters, wood-burning stoves, or central air to heat our homes. Now, these are just a few of the differences between houses in Bible times and houses today.
You say, take me on a treasure hunt. I long for something new. Have you heard the fairies when they sing and dance? Oh, I wish it was me every night. When I close my eyes, I see beauty lives in me. I know I don't yet know it, so I trust you when you say that beauty lives in me too. Later, it comes later, dear, for many of us. I promise you that we learn through the wrong.
All right, everybody is done with homeschool, so this is definitely a little bit later than what it normally runs, but with having a doctor's appointment that's an hour away in the middle of the day, that kind of throws everything off. But that's the beauty of homeschooling, is you have freedom to either continue on that same day or to just wait for the next day. So we are so super close to being done with the school year. Like I said, by the time you guys are watching this collaboration with Toni over at Our Thrifty Homeschool, our homeschool will be completely done for the year. I was looking through the human body curriculum that I have, and I think I'm actually going to put together a really nice unit study for the start of the next school year, instead of starting one and trying to get it done in the next 17 days instead. So I think the last thing we have to do is make it official that a school day is done. Lex, do you want to come do it?
Yeah.
Also, after you're done watching my video, please make sure to go over and check out Our Thrifty Homeschool. I will have it linked down below, and I look forward to seeing you guys on the next video. It's too short to even go by. All right, see you next time.
Bye.